Hello, guys. Welcome to the Dundas Model Railroad. This is the start of a new layout. Follow me along as we build a new layout. Right now, the train room is empty but ready to go. So the build process has started. I started today, and actually yesterday too, um, starting making leg levers. I had some wood donated to the cause, and so I started making them up. So in the process, we're doing the legs. The legs are approximately 40 inches high and 3.5 inches square. We're going to have, every leg was going to have a leg lever on the bottom, and I made all these blocks. And they fit. This is an inside corner here. You can modify that so you can see it. They're made out of, I think, about 12 layer cabinet grade plywood. I made, I lost track, about 22 sets of 4. So that's 88 levelers. I'm not sure if that's enough legs. I have enough adjusters for 60 legs. So I did a video of me making the blocks, and you will see that at the end of this video here. But I want to invite you along as we start building a layout. Now, I do have enough plywood so I can build framework for one module. And that module is in the corner at the lift gate. I'm going to camera there. You can see it. So it's right here. That corner there. I'm going to build that one first. And then we're going to build the other corner second. And then we'll fill in the centers. So the idea of what I'm planning on doing is I will have a bench work and another bench work, and I'll have them I'll span the two bench work with another framework. And the two frame assemblies will support this frame. So that reduces the amount of legs we have. Or else we would have a leg here and a leg here, and I just thought it was a waste of material. But I'm going to try and keep each section around the 48-inch mark, but because of the distance, we'll have to make adjustments, because the first section is actually going to be not 48, it's going to be 42, and I believe there's a section down toward the other corner that could be around 50. It's all built a 3.5-inch wide plywood, the same width of a 1x4 material you would buy from a lumber store. Only I find plywood more stable than lumber stock. Everything can be assembled by pocket screws. In fact, Heath on his live stream on Tuesday was showing off a Craig clamp that would help with the assembly of the frames. So I ordered one of those, and of course I got some pocket hole screws and a new drill bit for my pocket hole jig. But everything will be assembled by pocket hole screws. So that way, when you have bench work here in the top, and you have braces in the middle. Well, say you put your deck on and you need a switch in this area here. Well, that board's in the way, so you can undo the screws and move it out of your way, and then resecure it. I don't have many supports because it's all 1/2-inch plywood decking, so probably one in the middle. We don't need to have 3, I don't think. And yeah, so this is a whole new journey. There's lots of work ahead, but lots of fun too. Follow along as I build this new layout. I gotta thank Jason, the train freak. He did the major design of this layout. I only tweaked a few areas that I wanted to change. And Thomas Grassi, he's helping me with the wiring plan, which is a whole another adventure, which we will talk about on a later date. But for the meantime, we're getting a start. I'm probably about 2 weeks away before I get more plywood to build the frames. But we've started, and we'll see where we go. Lots of fun ahead of us. Follow along. I will do a video as I have more stuff done. I won't promise every week, but on our live streams on Monday night, Off Track Mondays, if I have something ready to go, we're going to show it off on Mondays. Because Mike's going to bug me. He wants me to see sawdust flying. So maybe I should blow some sawdust into the camera for him. And maybe he'll enjoy that. But the build has started. So thanks for watching, guys. And one thing is, like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that bell. As Mike says, doesn't cost a dime. And we keep moving on. And Mike's famous wording is now legendary. Keep it on the tracks. Okay, guys, so following this video, you will see the clips and how I made the leveling blocks. And they're not too complicated, but it's the process. It's a starting point. And we'll move on from there. So have a good evening, and thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like and subscribe. Chat later. Bye for now. Okay, guys, I'm starting to build the layout. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making blocks for the legs. They're approximately 2.75 inches square. And every set of legs needs 4 of these. So these are all offcuts I got from the cabinet shop. So I'm not sure how many I need, but I'm starting to cut a bunch of these. I ripped them to 2 3/4 on my table saw, and I set up a clamp on the miter saw, and now I'm cutting them to size. And then I gotta set the drill press to drill holes. But you gotta start somewhere, right? But we've made a start. The layout, operation layout has begun. Okay, guys. So now they have these blocks all cut to the right size. I'm going to take them to my belt sander, and I'm going to break off all the corners, just to take away the fuzzies from the table saw, so make it better for glue up and drilling holes. So I'm going to go through a bunch of these. I'm not going to put you through the pain and misery of doing all of them, because I got about 50 of them to do. But this is all part of the build that needs to be done so I can build the legs. And I got to build a jig for the drill press for drilling the holes in these. And I will do that later, probably tomorrow. So bear with me, and as I start sanding the blocks for the legs. Okay, guys, I got all the blocks sanded now. And I set up a jig, but I'm going to glue up overnight so I can drill the holes in the center of the blocks. And I will go through that step tomorrow, what I'm using for drilling the holes for the levelers. Well, hi guys, good morning. Okay, I built a jig on my drill press so I can drill a recess hole for the levelers. So basically it's going to allow for the leveler to sit just below the surface of the wood. And I think it's a 7/8 Forstner bit. And then I would drill a 3/8 through hole for the leveler. They're just leveling feet with a nut to just level. So I got about 50 to drill. So I'm not going to bore you with drilling all of them, but I'm going to drill a few. You see what I'm up to. The next step after this is, of course, building the legs, and I will detail those at a later time. I don't have the material anyhow. So I got about quite a few. You only go in about about a 1/16 of an inch. I did this quick little jig up last night with some scrap wood I had. And now we're going to go to drill. Quick and easy. Not too precise. Okay guys, now I've set up the drill press to do a 1/2 inch drill for clearance for the T-nut. This is the T-nut here. If you can see that on the camera pretty good. I'll put it right there. So it's a 1/2 inch clearance hole. So eventually these will be hammered into the blocking. And I lowered the drill bit speed down because it's pretty aggressive drill bit. Okay guys, I made a change. I got rid of the twist drill and went to a Forstner bit. The twist drill was too aggressive on the wood. Just throwing it off of it. So I adjusted the drill press speed a bit faster and put this 1/2 inch Forstner bit in. So it gives a cleaner hole and better control of the drilling. Just a little update for that process, guys. Alright guys, okay. The final step in the process of making the leveler's box, I took a countersunk bit and I took off the sharp edge of the bit and took a bit of a scuffing off with the sandpaper. So now I gotta insert these T-nuts. What I did, put them in a vise. Let me move this around here and you can see better. It's quite dark in here. So there you go. My neighbor's outside cutting wood, so I'm outside. So basically, I just take the vise and push them in. Just like that. This is how I install T-nuts. Just let the vise do the work.